Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. Joining me in the chat, great to have you with us as always. If you join us on the VOD, appreciate you checking out the challenge and the channel. Today we are back at the Overdrive Sin grinding. We started that after the successful obliteration, shall we say, of Sins, Fins and Core. Excellent battles they were. And now we are back to doing some testing. So we're going to hack stuff in, we're going to load overdrives automatically, and we're going to see kind of what we need to get through this. Objectives though are no trio, deathless, and what else? I guess, like I've said, you know, we can just hack stuff in during the testing, but anything that we kind of do need, and we may need a confused ward armor for someone, anything we do need, I might do a reload at the end of the save and then just go on to kind of prepare manually, or prepare, you know, properly for the battle. So where we got to last time was we need a kind of a combination of both preventing zombie, preventing petrify, and we're just going to chance, and I mean chance, we're going to chance not being hit with confusion. I can't see all three. It's going to be extremely unlucky if all three of the lads are hit with confusion. So where we got to last time was, I actually think we quickly went to once and we got tied as a shield, unless this last one is the shield. No. So what I think we're going to do is, I think we're just going to quickly sell some stuff just in case we need to get each of the lads a new armor. I think we can do this with the weapons we've got, but maybe I think we need a new armor, especially for Tidus. So Riku is actually going to be in SOS Haste. Death Proof doesn't matter. In fact, is there anything else we can? Because we do need we actually built on this with a specific overdrive mode, and I think we're going to utilise that. But we're definitely going to need SOS Haste on Riku. So let's just give her that. She's going to need to start on First Strike. Yeah, so let's sell some stuff and then we can right, we're probably going to need an auto med as well, so let's sell. Have we got anything to sell from the items? I really don't like selling items, so let's just kick things off with selling some weapons, because we do need the space as well. That can go. That, I mean, for 10k, that can go as well. Stone Touch. Can we customize Stone Touch? We can. So Stone Touch we're going to keep. We've done capturing, so I guess we could sell Tidus's weapon there. Any proofs or null blaze we're going to keep. And anything that we've customised, particularly with HP plus 20, we're going to keep as well. SOS Haste, for the most part, we're going to keep. Just any of the big chunky stuff. Thank you. In fact, what I am going to do is customise something with Auto Phoenix. That will give us a load of money. Go. 15 grand, is that it? That's worth it.
Thank you.
maybe customised onto something better, we might be able to get a better price. Yuna's actually got some decent stuff that we're not going to get rid of. Orin, I'm not going to touch these. That's a decent armour. This is all good. Let's just do it on one of these. I love that Rin's doing different stuff. Right. We just need to get to 300k basically. Phoenix armor, there we go. Right, excellent.
Thank you.
Has Rin got anything else that we need in terms of items? No, he hasn't.
Thank you.
He doesn't have maps. I always have to remember he doesn't have maps. And we need some maps. So,
you're counting on.
First stop is Calmlands, I think. Get some top up on maps. Not this. Excellent, so we've got just enough. Right, let's get Tidus into no encounters. Get the ×4 on. It's probably going to be quicker. Well, yeah, it's probably just quicker just to get Tidus into ×4. Save getting on and off the Chocobo. On and off Bocco. So I hope everyone's doing good today. Bit of an, I wouldn't say an impromptu stream, but we moved it from 5 to 6. Had some stuff to do. Working on the Christmas challenge.
Welcome.
Right, the weapons we need are a Tetra Shield, a Tetra Armlet, and a Tetra Bracer. Don't know why I didn't equip them there, but let's just do that now. Yo, what's up, LG? How's it going, my man? How was the streaming earlier? I was having it on in the background, man. I've got the yeah, I was working on the Christmas challenge. Right, let's start with the formation. I think it was best to have Tidus and Kimahri. So, what I'm thinking is we're going to set Tidus up kind of for the BFA fight. Stream was fun, shorter stream but currently stuck on Simon. Nice. Who's Simon? I dare to ask, to be honest. The thing is though, we've only actually got access technically to one Stoneproof, so I want to make sure that we're customising Stoneproof on the right person. And I think that person has to be Tidus, because if Tidus gets hit with Jecht Beam, there's a potential for Tidus to tank the Jecht Beam. But if he gets shattered, I don't think we're going to have a chance of defeating BFA. So I think Tidus with Stoneproof is a must. And I'm thinking Auto Med. I'm also thinking I'm actually also thinking HP plus 50% here. So Simon is that guy, as hard as people say he is. Is he like a super boss then, LG? What else have we got to protect against? Because technically we've got protection against stone and zombie here with Holy Waters. I just think we can give Kimahri that, and with that and double HP, and Auron with +5 and maybe some extra Oh no, it's a special attack actually, so we don't need to worry. Auron with +5 can tank the attacks. Big Baby J, my man. Great to see you, brother. How's things? Great to see you on, man. So let's start with that with Tidus. Great to see you, Big Baby J. Doing well, man, doing well. Doing some testing today with Overdrive Sin, so it's a big one. Already got some votes in the chat poll this evening. Great to see the interaction. Loving it. Right, what else have we got to sort? So, let's kick off with Kimari's... Kimari ultimately needs... I think we go with... Zombie proof. It's my pleasure to be here, my man. You're too kind. Great to see you, man. How's things? How's recovery going? Yeah, how's it going? Right, what have we actually got to play with here? I think it's Zombie Ward and Stone Ward we can just put on Auron. We've had this defense plus 10% for absolutely ages. I think a zombie proof is definitely needed. But that means Kimari is then susceptible to... he is susceptible then, though, to Stone and Confusion. What it might be actually worth is we actually customise something existing with Kimari. Oh, this might work. Something like this. This isn't going to work. We need something with 2 free slots, you see. What it might be worth me doing is hacking in some high pillows just so we can customise Confuse Ward. Is Confusion high pillow potions? No, they're musks. I think it's 36 musks. Right. Now, the maximum amount of abilities I'm actually going to leave on here. I think Geek has the strat. He just has to learn to count to 6. Yeah, 100% OG. Right, Confuse Ward we can get in the wild. And I say in the wild, I mean from encounters. Taking it day by day, great to hear that, man. So we're going to limit this to 3 slots. Because Confuse Ward and 2 free slots is a potential drop. So let's just get this. We can't cover everyone. Like, everyone cannot be covered against stone. We've only got 1 stone proof and 1 stone ward. So, where's this lucid? Lucid armlets. 3. Excellent. Okay. What we need though here is zombie proof and HP plus 10%, I think. Now, Auron. Oren we could probably do with a HP plus 5% if he's got that with some free slots when the pad starts to work. I mean, we could build on this, but I want to maximise the HP with the other lads, you see. So let's go with the Tetra Bracer. I really hate wasting it on something like this, but Stone Ward, Zombie Ward, that's going to protect us against both of those elements. And I mean, is 5% really going to matter? Let's just test it anyway. There's no need for any defense. So, I think Tidus is set up. Kimari is potentially set up. Oren is set up. Let's get a save in. We just got to count to 6 now. I've just got to remember them. Just got to remember to count to 6. So, SOS Haste, and if I recall, I think we actually needed some additional HP here. Listen, LG, that Masters mod was fantastic, man. You did so well, honestly. Never happened. Nah, man, I'm really looking forward when you're coming back with the Masters mod. The thing is, right, what have we actually got? The order of operations is we need to double everyone's HP. We need to get Lulu in. We need to put Riku... No, we don't. I've just realised. We need to double everyone's HP, heal everyone. We need to then get Riku into SOS and under some form of status. So let's hack in the Sufferer Overdrive mode. Just to test that. I think that's the way forward, personally. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to start utilising Lulu's Magic Booster weapon. And we need to have everyone with an overdrive here, particularly Kimari and... Oh no, we've established actually we don't need Kimari to use Mighty Guard, but it might just be worth him using White Wind for perhaps, because that will save Riku a turn actually. So LG in the chat saying, Big Baby J, you probably need to help me later on DQ11. The amount of game overs I've already got in Draconian is concerning. Loving that playthrough as well, LG. Busted, man. Right, let's not put a save in, but let's get an... Obviously, we're going to get an auto save in. In fact, let's just top up on... So... I think we just go for it, folks. Let's get the cutscene remover on, because there are some lengthy cutscenes before this fight. Right, attempt number 1, folks. I think we're in a good space. As long as Riku's got SOS Sufferer, SOS Haste, and SOS Overdrive, that's excellent. When's the next stream then, Big Baby J? That's what I'm wondering, pal. I've seen a bit of the video you posted, but I was dying to Simon on Expedition, so I didn't see all of it yet. Right, let's kick things off. I will actually put the cutscene remover back on, to be honest, because I can't have no music. It's even though it's probably going to get me copyright struck. Right, so let's kick things off with a wing. And then we will stamina tonic. We'll switch with Tidus. We'll switch with... No, here's actually what we're going to do. We're going to use White Wind here. White Wind's going to save Riku a turn. I'm thinking we use a... We use a Sunburst here for some initial damage. Then we bring in Chemist, who is going to potentially put Riku in SOS. That's perfect. So we've got one. Now we need to get ourselves into a status, which we haven't, which is not good. So Tidus can come back in and defend. This is not good. Ah, we didn't customize Riku's weapon, that's why. Back to the drawing board. So we've got to get the team set up and be able to count to 6. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just do Riku's weapon on the fly. It'd be great to have you back, Big Baby J. Some great content, man. Now, where's the autosave? The autosave is here. Okay, scratch that. Let's get the cutscene remover. Oh, nice. Drawn to Sin midway through the cutscene. Right, we've just got to do, if we can reach it, that is, with Farplane. Because sometimes Farplane doesn't allow you to access all of the items, all of your equipment. Here we go. Right. Dark Touch. SOS Overdrive, which we can customize with Gambler Spirits, and what do we have last time? I think that will do, to be honest. If needed, though, we could always customize the Zombie Strike. So let's go with this. And Chocobo Wing. I think it's probably best to do Chocobo Wing first and then swap Riku's weapon. So Chocobo Wing into Tonic. Into Tidus Swap. Into Mighty Guard. Into, not Mighty Guard now, the new strat is White Wind. Into Lulu. Lulu should have the booster on. Excellent. So this should get Riku into SOS. Now, Riku should be able to get herself into Zombie. That's perfect. I think Kimari can just chill, whilst Riku now can just go on the full-on assault. With triple 3 stars. Defend with Kimari. We're going to bring Tidus back in. So that's attack number 1. We need to start pummeling Sin with Supreme Gems. I've got a feeling though Zombie Strike actually is not the play. I think we need something like Silent Strike or Dark Strike on him, on Riku. Because if we need to heal, Riku's technically the only one that can use an Bhed, you see. So the overdrive is absolutely rocketing up. But as it does... So yeah, I don't think Zombie Strike is the play. But I do think Sufferer is the play. Let's get the sensor on. So we're on attack number 3, I believe. This is number 4. Okay. This should be number 5. Unless I really can't count to 6. This should be number 5 now. Okay, excellent. Right, now we've got to get Auron in. There's no point defending. We may as well just swap weapons. Right, this is where we bring Auron in, I believe. And this should be number 6. Okay. We get the counter. No one is confused. No one is zombified. Perfect. Now, I've got a feeling we might not even see a second counter. Because of the Sufferer Overdrive mode. So let's go for it. I don't think we can survive, though, 2 attacks. Unless Kimari gets another overdrive, which I doubt it. You probably needed Comrade there. I think we've got plenty of turns, though. And Riku's in haste, so she's doing really well. It's just whether we get confusion. But triple confusion is extremely unlikely. So that's number 2. This is number 3. Unless, again, I have severely messed up. This is number 4, I think. I've lost count already. I'm too busy looking at the panels. Now. Okay, so it's got its overdrive, but we're at 20,000. So, if my math is correct, then I think Sin skips the next turn. This should be number 5. If I'm correct, it might be 6. If it's 6, we'll start again. Excellent. There we go. Done it already. Bloody hell. Only saw one counter attack. Well, actually, no. We haven't done it, I suppose. We need to get Riku another turn. And there's the other turn. To get ourselves the victory, folks. Oh my god. We've actually done it. I mean, that was a bit too easy, if I'm honest. Look at that. Even got the overkill. Right. Excellent. So we've got the strat down. Do we need a confused ward armor? I don't think we do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more test just to make sure that we are we're good. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of doing this. Actually, I'm going to try it without Zombie Strike, because
Here we go!
Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
I'm thinking about doing this without Zombie Strike because edited by FFXED. Oh, that was one of the challenge ones I was working with today, LG. Yeah, that's the Christmas challenge. So, kicking things off with a wing. I'm going back to this is another test, so let's get a Sonic in. Ronso Rage, White Wind. That's the new strat. Now, I think we kick off with Sunburst here, so that's number one. Lulu comes in with Boosted Fire. And I think we bring Tidus in here. So let's swap to that. Now, I kind of need to edit this so it's so we've got the option to heal. That's what I'm concerned about. So I'm just going to edit this flexible arm, and I'm just going to say Dark Touch. Let's see what other touch we've got. Silent Touch. I think those are the only two really, because we can't do Death, we can't do Poison, we can't do Sleep or Slow. Oh, can we do Slow? Can we customise Slow Touch? Because the SOS Haste negates the Slow actually. Oh no, but that means we can't be in Slow. Okay, so I think it's just those two, and then SOS Overdrive. So let's go with this. Right, we've got Silence on, that's perfect. Kimari comes back in. I'll have to have a look if there's any other touches. I don't think there is though. Yeah, I think Dark and Silence are probably the only ones. Remember on the last one as well, we didn't get... Oh no, that wasn't the last one actually, my bad. So let's just keep defending with the lads. Riku is going to start using Supreme Gems. So that's number 2. That's number 3. This is number 4. This should be 5. Where is my overdrive? Why isn't it not filling up? Oh, the silence has ran out. For God's sake. Right, we're in darkness now, which is good. So maybe zombie is the one. So we bring Auron in. Auron's just going to smack my man. Try to survive that. So that did... No, that did 3 short of half. That's really good. Kimari. Auron's got... Confusion, that's not good. Right. This is number 1. This is 2. No, he's already got an overdrive. I don't think we're going to do it this time. Maybe. Right, this is 3. This is 4. Now, if he gets Giga Graviton off here, yeah. Okay, so it's pretty much touch and go. We must get... Maybe Zombie Strike is the way to go then. Because we can customize Zombie Strike. Yeah. And it's going to last as well, the zombie is. Whereas Darkness... I don't think the zombie wears off. I think that's probably the beauty of actually using zombie. It doesn't wear off. Whereas Darkness or Silence might wear off, you see. Something I've never considered.
I'm coming for you, Dad.
Dad. Let's go. Okay. We'll do customization on the fly again, but I think we just need the Zombie Strike and the SOS Overdrive. So we start with a wing. Into a Stonic. Why has Kamari not got a turn? You get an ambush or something? Okay, we're drawn to Sin, which is good. Maybe it might be best to swap Kimari with Yuna, and then we bring Kimari in to do the, because he guarantees us a white wind at the start. Do we mix here? Let's try and mix here. Feels like a bit of a different start compared to last time. So we've done it once. Probably wasn't perfect. We need Kimari, White Wind, get that action on the go. Then we need Lulu in for the boosted fire spell. Okay, we've actually lost out on some overdrive here, but never mind. Right, flexible arm. I'm just going to go with SOS overdrive for now. That pretty much always guarantees Riku into zombie, which is excellent. So we've done one attack so far. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's anything we can do to kind of make sure we get Riku in. Make sure we get Riku into that weapon before she uses her overdrive, actually. So this is 3. Music gets me pumped as well, man. What a great track. This is 4. I think. We can always go back. Okay, Riku gets the turn. Excellent. This should be 5. If it's not, I've miscounted. She's sticking in the zombie. Previously, with the Dark Touch or the Silence Touch, it didn't stick around. It wore off. Right, excellent. That's number 5. So, defend. Defend. Just keep defending. We bring in Auron. Excellent. Okay, that's not an issue. I don't think it can petrify. I don't think it can shatter. Sorry. So that's number 1. This is 2. This is 3. I've just also thought we've actually got a Bahamut overdrive that we could use as well to do an extra bit of damage. That's 3, I think. This is 4, I believe. So yeah, we've got the I forgot we actually have the Bahamut Mega Flare as well. Look at that. Gosh. Let's go. Now this, I'm testing out Bahamut just to see how much it does, but it should do The good old 22,000. Thinking, is there anything else we can do to survive? Didn't even get its overdrive. Look at that. Busted. Okay, we're going to test it one more time. And then we are going to do it. No. Do we need to do any... Do we need to do any farming? I think we need to farm for a Confuse Ward. My god, I thought Overdrive Sim would be a lot harder than this. Yeah, I think we've got to do some Confuse Ward farming. For Kimari.
Here we go!
Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
Dad. Okay. Again, kick things off with a wing. Let's get the sensor enabled. Can always put sensor on someone during the actual fight. Equipment, I'm just going to give Riku the Zombie Strike and SOS OD. Into Astonic. I'm doing it a few times just to make sure I'm missing out on anything, you see. See, Kimari got a turn there. He didn't last time. That was weird. Right, White Wind gets us to full health, which is excellent. Let's do this. Okay. So we kind of lose out on one turn there, but I don't think that's an issue. So this is attack number 1. Okay. This is attack number 2. Don't get the sensor apply when you use an item. It's a bit weird, that. This is number 3. Number 4. So, if we've done everything right, number 5 should be the second Sunburst. This is number 5. Don't think Kimari needs that plus 10%. Okay, let's just defend. Right, this is number 6. Should get the counter. Yeah, Kamari, we don't need that. Excellent, the auto med kicking in. Right, at this point, what are we on? We're on 70,000. So this is number 1. I think we nailed it, folks. I do. This is 2. I guess what we do for the rest of the stream, we do need confusion ward protection. This is 3. This is 4, but technically we don't have to use any more of those. We can just go with Sunburst into Bahamut Overdrive. I guess what we need to do is get Riku a Sufferer, some form of Sufferer Overdrive mode. I think we've got to get Confusion Wall protection. Riku Sufferer is actually pretty easy. Excellent, great damage as well. Right. Sufferer OD mode, we need Confusion Ward protection for someone, I think for Himari or Auron. And is there anything else actually that we need? So we need Riku in Sufferer, we need to, and then obviously we need to customize the stuff. So those are the 3 next objectives. Right, what I think we'll do is we'll nip to the Calmlands, we'll go to the monster arena and we'll just start fighting one of the eyes to get some confusion protection. But at the same time, while we're there, we can get Riku into Sufferer pretty easily. Equip her with this, fight the Flan, equip ourselves with Zombie Strike, done. We've got 99 grenades, excellent, okay. Calmlands it is. Can we get confusion proof from anyone? That's a thought. Without venturing inside Sin or the Omega Ruins, I doubt we can. Yeah, Floating Death, Omega Ruins. It's the only Are you actually joking? That's the only enemy in the entire game that offers confusion. that the only enemy that offers Confuse Ward, even in the likes of the Monster Arena? Okay, so it might be worth... Right. So Lord Ochu we've already done. Floating Eye... Is that... Floating a 3% drop. My god, it's going to take forever. Ochu is a 50% drop, and a 1 out of 7 is Confuse Ward. Bure in Thunder Plains, 3% drop. Lake Macalania is also a 3%, maybe a 4% drop. You're pretty much guaranteed a Confuse Ward. Evil Eye, I think that is that home. Yeah, you don't need that. Bat Eye, no. Oh, we can get from the Malbra. We can get Confuse Ward and 4th and 3 other free slots. The Ahriman inside... No, the Ahriman actually on Mount Gagazet is a 4% drop. If it drops an armor, it's 100% Confused Ward. That might be what we go for. Although it might actually be better to go for the Malbra. So let me just see about this. So 100% times 4% is 4%. Divide by 2 for an armor is 2%. And then you divide by 2 divided by 7. There's 0.5% chance of getting from the Ahriman, whereas from the Great Malbra or the Mandragora, Malbra is 50% drop, 4 slots potentially. But I'm actually thinking of going with the Mandragora. Oh no, because you can't get 4 slots from there. Damn. Yeah, Floating Death, we can't get access to you. Might be... It might have to be the Malbra. And yeah, I'm thinking the Malbra, you know. Let's figure it out in a bit. Right, let's top up on maps. Confuse War with 4 free, with another 3 free slots would be extra nice, to be honest. That would be very nice. So yeah, we're doing some Confused Ward farming. We're also getting Riku's Sufferer Overdrive mode. Crazy overdrive mode, that. So, how many turns to get Sufferer for Riku? $99. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's get her in Slayer and everyone else in Victor. So we can get some overdrives back. As long as Riku's got auto haste or SOS haste, that's fine. And first strike, right. Excellent. So we'll get the overdrive back first. Who needs an overdrive? You need overdrive, and you need overdrive. Bit of a lucky start. I might as well get it versus some of the floating guy enemies. Is it this one? This is the one that's one-shottable with a grenade. Yes, indeed. Even though it's not an overdrive, but that does overkill, but that doesn't matter. Let's get the ×4 on because we're doing a bit of grinding. So get some overdrives back, and then we can start worrying about Sufferer. It'd be good if we got a drop here. I'd take Confuse Ward and 2 free slots. It's a shame we can't get Confuse Proof from a drop. And it's weird that no boss drops before BFA, no boss drops Berserk Proof or Confuse Proof. I suppose you can get it in the Omega Ruins. So nothing before Unalesca drops Berserk Proof or Confuse Proof. Crazy. It's arguably the rarest abilities in the game. Outside of Ribbon and like break damage limit. Right, next stop is versus the Flan. Have you got Ice Ward? No. Okay. So we give Auron the initiative. Yep, no one's doubling there. No one is doubling there. We can give you Ice Proof. Give you your magic urn. Okay. I just need to make sure that the lads get out, you see. So what I could do actually is give myself Loner here. Or is it best for Daredevil? Yeah. No, we don't need that. We need Ice Flan. So, grenade and a soft. Please don't crit. Excellent. Right, Riku's got ice proof, so we'll just get the lads out. You've got ice proof, so you're actually safe now. So we'll give myself zombie strike. There we go. And we can even slow this down. And can we speed up? Excellent. We'll be getting Sufferer in no time. Legitimately as well. Hopefully this is locked in enough for you, LG, with some of these strats. Yeah, a few more rounds of this. Piece of cake, getting Sufferer. How far are we? Let's check the far plane. Is it one battle that I need? Or is it turns? Still coming up that I need 99. That's weird. But I'm inflicted with the status ailment, so why isn't it registering? That doesn't make any sense. I actually don't know what's going on there. Is that Sufferer? Let's keep going. Surely this is the requirements for Sufferer. Suffering from an ability. We'll just keep going for another couple of rounds. So 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder why we're not getting it registered. Have we got to be in SOS? That's so weird. Victim, no. Yeah, it's really weird. If anyone in the chat knows why Riku's Sufferer count isn't going down. Overdrive modes, FFX. Let's have a quick look. This should have worked. When inflicted with a status ailment, include zombie. And Riku is 90 turns. So, unless I've missed it. Right, well, let's get ourselves an overdrive and then we can come back in. I wonder if you have to be in SOS. I doubt it, but... Right, let's load far plane back up again. Have we already got Sufferer? That's a thought. I don't think I have. It's a weird one. shouldn't have. Daredevil, Slayer, no. And the only way to get into Sufferer is to... This is so strange. The only way to get into a status ailment is to get into a battle. So I'm in Zombie Strike. And I've got the White Taj on. You're just not going down. That is so bloody strange. Coward's not going down. Sufferer's not going down. If anyone's got any ideas in chat, that'd be great to know. Has it got to be something like Darkness? I'm actually bamboozled as to why this isn't working. I need the overdrive mode, so I need to be able to get it. Maybe you can't get overdrive modes in the monster arena. I've just thought maybe that might not be the maybe that'll be the case. You can get items, but you probably can't get overdrive modes. Looks like we're going to Macalania, folks. I think that's what it is. I think that is what it is. No encounters, lovely jubbly. So part 1, we got the overdrives. Part 2, we need to get Sufferer for Riku. Part 3, we need to then get Confused Ward. Confused Ward with 2 frees would be great. What I'm considering is probably I'm actually leaning more towards the Mandragora. Reason being is we can put it to sleep, we can Shooting Star it. If I mess up on Shooting Star, the Mandragora is still asleep. Okay, so we're protected against the Flan. We've got First Strike. We've got no encounters on, that's the issue. Right, mix. Blastermine, don't kill, excellent. I just need to remember to actually heal Riku once I've got an overdrive back. Ice proof, excellent. So we'll Silver Hourglass this. We'll speed up. We will throw an out bed. Might as well get ourselves back into SOS. Excellent. Now, Does it go down? We're on 99. It's going down. Excellent. So it's because we can't do it in the monster arena. So I'm just mashing triangle. And we should have this in no time. About halfway there now. I like these little loops. Could probably do the same while we're here for Kimari and Daredevil. Unless he's already got it. No, he's already got it. Excellent. Okay, a few more rounds to go, folks. It's all part of the Sin strategy. Two more rounds, I think, and then we can get this overdrive mode. I think it'll be the next round. There we go, Sufferer. Busted. Excellente. Even got a fire strike weapon. Look at that. Right, that's part one done. Overdrive. Everyone's got an overdrive. Right. Let's make our way to back to the Calmlands, I think. Let's get the no encounters on, just to be on the safe side. Probably would have been easier going through the airship, but never mind. Let's get on Bocco. And just go the shortcut down through the... It's probably actually quicker with the ×4 on to go this way than do the feathers. Okay, we'll drop a save into 143 because we've made some great progress. No spoilers on the Christmas challenge, but it's going to be a juicy one. Probably going to be a multi-part on the VODs. I'm thinking multi-part VOD. How are we looking on the chat poll? Couple of votes. FF9 Remake and Remaster. FFX3 will be the better game. Right, auto haste, and you've got... So, I'm actually thinking we go for Mandragora here. We haven't caught one, for fuck's sake. Let me think. Riku's got a Bane encounter. Are we doubling up on anyone's equipment? Let's just do a quick equipment check. Okay, I think we're going to have to either go and capture a Mandragora, or we're going to have to chance it with a Malbra. Let's try Malbra. Just means though Mighty G and can't be slowed, but Riku's got evade and counter, that's excellent. If we don't get it, I'll just reset. But the setup though is just in case I fuck up the shooting star. At least I can get Aura and Kimahri out safely. 50% drop and I don't bloody get it. Right, because we got the save in, I'm just going to reset. Now, if I mess up shooting star, that's on me. But I believe that this is the way forward. So, step 1 is complete. Done. Confusion ward protection for Kimahri or Auron. That's next. If we had the Mandragora, I think that would just be a lot easier. Let's get the autosave in here. If I Chocobo Feather Auron, he gets a turn, which is excellent. I know it's a bit of a mess about, but it's just to protect the lads. And I just need to lock the fuck in when I do the shooting star. And make sure the pad doesn't fuck up on me as well. Now I'm hoping, because Auron gets the final blow, he gets the equipment. No. What we could do actually is what we did with the Berserk Ward stuff, which is we could have them as Victor. We could do a shooting star. We could go to the Eye encounter in Macalania. We could use some grenades there. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do that kind of cycle rather than keep resetting. That's probably going to be quicker, in all fairness. And we can keep the ×4 on then. And if we don't get it, we just reset after a while. But this is all part and part to ensure that we do this safely. See, the pad fucked up again there. I need to sort this pad out. Oh, thought we got it already then. Trouble is, we're probably going to get doubled up, but if we can get Confuse and Stone, that would just be wonderful with a free slot. What do we need? Arguably, we need everyone in Victor here, or Slayer. Okay, fight Mons. Macalania. It's going to be the Evil Eye. I think this is the best encounter. This is going to be the best encounter without going through the without going through the Malbora or the Mandragora. And you just never know, right? I think in the Berserkerwood episodes, we actually got more luck from the Halma, or the smaller enemies, rather than the Mandragora and the Malbora. What I'm also going to do, though, is actually get Riku into SOS so she has her overdrive a lot more. Oh, she got fucking bloody evade, whatever it's called. Let's get her SOS on. Trying to be clever, optimising the strat. But if we can get her in SOS, that's just good. Okay, right, Riku is set up. Excellent. Watch us now get some... No, thought we were going to get some equipment. Right, you're good. Yeah, the lads are good. Everyone else is good. Let's get going then. So, Calmlands. Chocobo for the mix. Power distillers. Come on. Confuse and Stone. That's what I'm after. And a free slot. I'll take Confuse and Stone with no free slot, and I'll just put a free slot on there. You can't believe it. We get a fucking Dauntless. We needed that 10-15 episodes ago. You can't believe that. The first drop for Riku, and it's a bloody Dauntless. Crazy. Not good. Not good seeing that Rune Mog there. Hoping we haven't utilised our luck on that drop there. Trust it to be for bloody Lulu as well. Yeah, I just think this approach is going to be a lot quicker than just resetting all the time. And of course we've got more of a chance of getting a drop then as well, even though it's just a 4% drop here. Basically the same sort of setup that we needed when we were farming for Berserkerwood for Riku, having just got a Dauntless. Can't believe it. When you want something, you don't get it in this game. Yeah, but Malbora gives us the potentially gives us up to 4 free slots. Excellent. So Overdrive Sin proved to be a bit of a pushover, folks, considering we've absolutely nailed down. Yeah, we've nailed down the strat. And step 1 of the strat is complete, is getting Riku Sufferer Overdrive mode. Step 2 is getting some form of confused protection for the lads. And then step 3 is to commit to the customization. I really wish there was a quicker way of doing this. But I don't think there is. Maybe fight this over and over again, but I don't think we'll end up getting the drops that we want. I just think we'll end up just getting Confused Ward with 1 free slot. But something for Kimahri or Auron would just be fantastic. Right, 1 more. Back to the Marlborough. Getting some nice preemptives as well, which is good. It allows us to get Kimahri to have a turn as well. Come on. Confuse, Stone. Why does Lulu always get the good stuff? Like, that was a busted drop. Probably should have kept it, to be quite honest. Like, she's got the drops so far, her and Yuna, and they're not even in the front party. It actually does my head in. I doubt we'll get what we need from the Evil Eye, but we may as well try. Nah. It's a shame there's nothing that we can't one-shot, really. That gives us Confused Ward a bit more, with better odds. Gonna revisit, excuse me, the Birdman guide. So, I mean, Ahriman isn't a bad shout, but it's 4%. And I don't think we've caught one. Yeah, I think the Marlborough's probably going to be the best bet, because we can get Confused and Stone on the same armour. Like, I just need Confused, though. I'm not really worried about having Stone, but if we get Stone, we get Stone, which is excellent. And if we get Stone and Confuse for someone that's not Auron or Kimahri, I'll take it, and I'm just going to edit it. So, back to the Marlborough. Wonder why that isn't speeding up Auron's turn. Or Kimahri's. That's really strange. Come on. Let's go. %, man. Should be getting that. If we do get confused with one free slot, that's actually what I need to check out. Is there anyone else actually that does have Confuse Ward, apart from Whacker? Because realistically, all we need is, well, I suppose no, we need Confuse Ward and 2 free slots, I think. Unless this person can have Confuse Ward and Zombie Ward and not have to worry about petrification. I'm prepared to sacrifice that and give Stone Ward to someone else. Two more for Auron to get Auron's overdrive. Still no drops. Well, no drops that we want anyway. What we're going to run out of first, grenades or... yeah, or we're actually going to get the armors. Okay. Oh, it's because they're already hasted, that's why. Of course. That's why. Come on. Confused War drop, that would just be wonderful. No. Okay. I'm just thinking, is there anyone else that we can fight with any sort of useful equipment apart from the Evil Eye? But I don't think there is. So I just think we carry on with the Evil Eye. I mean, if I was to do this all over again, I'd probably end up farming. Now I know, hindsight's a great thing. I'd probably end up farming Confuse Ward with a free slot or 2 from Lord Oatshoe, Guardian of the Forest. Lord Oatshoe slots, 3 slots, 1 ability. Yeah, I'd farm it for Kimari. Because actually the drop we got from there, yes, we've used the MP spheres or the HP spheres, but the drop actually we got from there for Yuna, we could have used that on Kimari. Right, before we go to the Malrify, I'm just going to double check our equipment here. So we've got Berserk Ward. Right, you've got a Lucitage. Sure, Yuna's got one actually. We're confused, but has she got... Oh, she has, yeah. I think that was the Lord Oatshoe one. Whacker got one? He has, but he's obviously he's got the max, the +3 on there. I don't particularly want to give it to Tidus because I want to customise Tidus's BFA armour for this fight. Yeah, it really is a shame. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I would have given that to Kimahri and had... Yeah, given that to Kimahri with 2 free slots because we haven't used that on Yuna at all. Okay, back to the Malborough. Right, that's the optimization. Using the Chocobo Feather, then using the Mighty G into the Shooting Star. Come on, Confused Ward. No drops. That's the second one now. I don't mind using some Chocobo Feathers either. I think what is it for customising Chocobo Feathers? What's up, LG? So I don't think there's anything from a... Oh, it's initiative, but we can get that. I'm not worried about that. And then for armors, it's SOS Haste, I think. Yeah, 20 of them, okay. Never know, I might need that. But I can always go and get SOS Haste as well, so again, not really too concerned about using up my Chocobo Feathers. Just died to Simon on repeat for another hour. You're gonna have bloody Simon PTSD, man. It's not going well. What's so bad about this Simon boss, LG? Yeah, probably should have got this from Lord Oatshoe back in the day. Never mind. Although that actually favours poison protection, so probably would have took a long time to get Confused Ward with 2 free slots for Kimahri, but yeah, it probably would have took a long time, but his attacks are super fast. It hits like 6 times minimum while being deceptive all in one shot. Does that mean you need to you just need to like lock in on the parries? Shooting Star, excellent. And if someone dies, they are removed from the fight completely. Oh, so it's like Shatter. So, all one-shots everyone, hits multi. Do not need that. But the OST is a banger. No luck with these drops so far. The Malborough is going to be the way to go though, folks. We've got just as much of a chance of getting the drop from this enemy than we have the Ahriman from Mount Gagazet, so we might as well just face this and one-shot it. Also, my melee can't one-shot it. Can't you train up, LG? Right, how many for Oran? 2 more. Okay. Probably going to be on for another, probably 45 minutes, folks. Wrapping up about 8:30 my time. Hopefully we can get Confused Ward by then. I mean, to be honest, LG, I think I'm just trying to fill the stream. It would be good. It would really be good to have confused protection. It really would. The chances of seeing confusion is, yes, extremely low. But I think whilst I'm on, I might as well go for it. Because the only other thing left to do is to customize, which we can do at the end of the stream, or the start of the Sin fight. Ominous Kate Sith again. Why is Lulu getting all of this stuff? Yeah, you are right. We only need 1 counter. And it's extremely unlikely that we're going to get confusion. But in 5 attempts, 1 character got confused. So, who do I want that to be? I don't actually think I want it to be Oran. I actually want it to be Kimari with confused protection. Tidus can't have it because I'm going to be customizing his BFA-ish armor. I think it's going to be his BFA armor. And Oran is going to be incredibly slow, so even if he does get confused, he's probably the best person to be confused. But I will take it for Oran if we get it. So I guess I'm just maximising my chances to do this flawlessly. And if that means grinding out some Confusion Ward protection, I'm comfortable with that. I get it right. It's not the most appealing thing to be doing on stream, but we've already got the strat laid down for Sin, man. I cannot believe how easy it is to do that without trio. What that means is, I believe, the only enemy we're actually probably going to need to use trio on in this entire challenge is going to be BFA. Which is fucking crazy in my eyes. Absolutely crazy. Does the Mandragora have a better drop rate? No, it's the same drop rate, but it favours poison protection. Only trouble is as well, I haven't caught a Mandragora. Why are others not receiving the stuff? Look, if we get to the end of it, right, this session, I will just sack the Confused Ward off, but since I've got some time, I may as well try for it. Since I've got the time to grind for it, I may as well. Equally though, it's not 100% necessary. You're spot on. Like, the chances of 3 characters receiving, I'm sure it's like a 0.25% chance that all 3 characters, I believe, are going to get hit with confusion. So extremely, extremely unlikely. We've got more of a chance of getting confusion protection from this eye we've got more of a chance of seeing a waterproof than all 3 characters, you know, a waterproof from Bhed than we have all 3 characters getting confused versus Sin. But what we'll do is, at the end of this, if we haven't got confusion, we'll just customise without it. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. And we'll just go back to the strats that we developed at the start of the stream. So avoiding zombie, avoiding stone, and avoiding... well, I guess we can't avoid confusion. So, don't know why I keep pressing down there. Right, back to the Malbra. Oh, another preemptive. Hopefully that is a sign from the RNG gods themselves. Nice crits. Nailed the shooting star. Let's go. And I got a crit from Auron as well. So yeah, the Mandragora and the Malbra each have a 50% drop rate, but the Mandragora favours poison over anything. I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio, whereas the Malbra, it favours everything equally. The trouble is, I only need confusion. It's... How about the Evil Eye from Zanakin? Again, you're spot on. 1, I don't have it captured, and 2, it's got the same drop rate as this thing. It's just a 4% drop rate. I think this is a 3%. It just depends. I think it's 3 or 4. Where it says 4% international power version, and I'm guessing that this is, even though it's the HD remaster, I'm guessing that this is the international power version. So I get it right. But if I can farm this in the next half an hour, I've got to think it's got to come from the Malbra. It's not going to come from anyone else. But yeah, hindsight is a wonderful thing. And in hindsight, I could have farmed this from Lord Oatshoe. And Lord Oatshoe would have... Well, it's got a... drop rate of 100%, to which Confused Ward is a 1 in 7. Just would have been so much easier versus Lord Oatshoe. Unless we give... I guess what we could do is we could repurpose Yuna's one. This is giving Lava Eater farming PTSD. Yeah, this is giving me Berserk Ward PTSD, 100%. Because remember, we did this whole cycle versus some of the Shreds and the Halmers, or whatever they're called. We started with the Malbra to get Berserk Ward, then we moved on to the Mandragora. Right, the optimization here is Chocobo Feather on my man, into Mighty G, into Shooting Star, that is like the 4th attempt now where we've not got a drop. It's a bit shit. So yeah, if I don't get it, there's a couple of options. I mean, we can Mighty G is just in case I fuck up on the shooting star and I survive the spit attack to escape. That's all. So I'm just doing this legitimately, basically. Like, and the Mighty G allows Kimari to survive the spit. Probably allows him to survive a couple of them. You have SOS OD for Aura and you could do it eccentric instead. That's true. Oh. Do you mean in terms of versus the Malborough? I'm very conscious. You know what I'm like with these overdrives, though. I'm very conscious that I might fuck up at least one of the shooting stars. Come on, nothing from the eye. That is just a bit of a joke, really. Malborough, excellent. Has everyone got full health, actually? That's a thought, yes. So, Mighty G. Like I said, this protects Kimari more than anything. SOS Overdrive plus Slayer plus Eccentric is 80% Overdrive. Okay. Fucking Spider's Kiss. 2 freeze. Let me check that out then, just to see if there's something, because is there a way I can kind of keep using Eccentric? Daughter tomorrow, and oof. Okay, let's try that as a busted strat. I like that. So I guess what we need, though, is to do this actually legitimately. Let's get you into that. We need Riku, though, in SOS. We need her in Evade Encounter. So we're going to have to customize a second Evade Encounter in order for us to do this. Or a second First Strike. I suppose, I mean, it's risk and reward, isn't it? So, tell you what, let me customize something here for Riku. And if we... if we fuck up, we fuck up. Is there anywhere else we can get teleport spheres? No, I like it. Only problem is we have to use the second Evade Encounter. Now, we're going to get through Overdrive Sim. We're going to get through, what's him called? Natus. That's going to be a walk in the park. And we're going to, and we don't need Evade Encounter for that. And can we use Evade Encounter for... we're on the autosave anyway, so if this all messes up, then so be it. I haven't got the sleep sprout yet. Is that where I get teleport spheres? Although that's via a steal, isn't it? Or is it a drop? A teleport sphere is a drop from the sleep sprout. It's whether I need them. I don't think I need them now. Right, let's equip Riku with that one. We'll equip Auron with this. We need... Let's just try your strat, LG. We need him in Slayer. We need him in SOS. Oh, it drops the spheres. That's busted. So if we do need them at some point, we've got them. Excellent. Oh yeah, items drops, teleport sphere, and we can one-shot it with the trio. Okay. So we've got the thorns, we've got the fungars. I guess if we did want to chance monster capturing inside Sin, we could. And we could try and get some exo rays. That'd be good. Right, let's try this strat with Auron here. Just need to basically get Auron into SOS. So we get the first strike. So Riku's in SOS and she's got evade encounters, so that's fine. Auron... In fact, we're just going to do slow and steady to get Auron in SOS. Never, ever, ever does what I want it to do. We might as well actually end up put Auron back into Victor while we're here, while we're doing this. While I slowly but surely get his overdrive back. Okay. All in effort to get confusion protection we probably won't even need for a boss we've already technically beaten. Yeah, but I mean the Exo rays, they're susceptible to stone. So what it could be, it could be that we do actually do some capturing, you know, in Sin. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse because, but I think we could probably get there. How many? So if we do need more evade encounters. We only need 5 sleep sprouts, so that's only 3 encounters. Technically, if we face things like the Behemoth King, Adamantoise, we can use a Petrified Grenade versus the Adamantoise, and we can use Shooting Star versus the Behemoth King. If we really do think we need teleport spheres, but I actually can't think of a battle now we're going to need them in. We've technically only got Overdrive Sin, Seymour Omnis, and BFA and Yu Yevon to go. That's it. I'd say it's not worth the risk. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I actually don't think we need... I don't think we need teleport spheres going forward. Like, I don't think we need a bait encounter. No luck versus this evil eye. This evil eye is literally dropping nothing. It's empty. I guess what we could do is... Kamari's just got his detector on. Again, after thinking about it, I also don't think a Septic Strat here is worth it here. They're still better than Mighty G. I mean, we've got loads of Gambler Spirits and Doors of Tomorrow to play with, and Mana Tonics, I think. I'm going to try it, LG. That's why I'm grinding. That's why I've made a whole new weapon for Riku here. Just so we can try this. So... Auron needs now to get into... Oh, we just need to get Auron into SOS. That was the strat. So once Auron's in SOS, the fun can begin. Always manages to dodge that second attack. Always the case. Still no drops from the eye. Might as well fight this. Gets Auron into SOS. Gets us a chance at a Confused Ward protection. And we get the grenade off. Auron secretly has 255 evasion on second hits. Second hits only, LG, is that correct? Just second hits. Right, the big fella is in SOS. Now, back to the mixed guide. Door of Tomorrow and Mana Tonic or Tablet apparently is eccentric. Let me see if we've got those through the capturing. Mana Tonic 60. We've also got Stamina Tonics. Twin Stars, have we got those? No, but we've got 3 stars. Mana Tablets. I actually think we've got a Mana Tablet somewhere. Have we got... Can we use Mana Spring? No, okay, so we've got... Apparently we've got 60 of these in the kitty. Never thought I'd ever use Mana Tonic in my life, but here we go. Okay, so we can try it. So you've got SOS Overdrive, you haven't, you've got Initiative, and you've got Evade Encounter. Auron has got Slayer. And has Riku got First Strike? Yes. Okay, so we go in. We Chocobo Feather on Auron. So Chocobo Feather. Let's move now. on Auron. Manatonic and Daughter tomorrow. Bushido, Shooting Star. Oh, look at that. What a strategy, LG. You absolute genius. Now, theoretically, yes, we've still got to go back to this. But, I guess what we could do is we could equip Riku with Daredevil. Or Slayer instead. Like, what's actually best here? Because she's going to be on 20%, so... it's probably going to be Daredevil. No, it's probably going to be Slayer. And again, we might as well go for the Evil Eye. I think it's a riskier strategy, if I'm honest, LG, but I like it, so we're going to go for it. Trouble is, how do we get... we've got to swap Auron now, back to what's her name? From Slayer to Victor. If we kept him in Victor... does he also get 80% when it comes to winning? Careful on dupe equipment. I don't think I've got SOS. No, I've got this one equipped, which is good. Yeah, you're right to check. Does Auron get SOS? Does he get the 80%? You can also remove Auron when Riku doesn't have full overdrive. Okay. Right. Chocobo Feather. Mix Daughter tomorrow, Manatonic. I'm really hoping he gets a significant amount of overdrive here. Right, just all depends on how much overdrive he gets back from Victor with Slayer. Double overdrive. I guess quadruple overdrive. Nope. If Victor is 20, then yes. Oh, yes, perfect. So, we're going to do this for a bit. We'll do this for the next 15 minutes. One eye encounter. Because they're all... ah, shit. I just thought we need to get Riku. It's probably just as slow, but... because we can't get the eccentric here. I guess what we could do... I think we get more Malbor encounters actually this way. I think that's what it is. We get more Malbor encounters. It only takes a couple of eye encounters now as opposed to 5. Chaos Blade, that's shit. So if we go back to the eye, technically this one gets us 40. Oran's on 80. Yeah, I think it's 1 or 2 less Evil Eye encounters, but we just get more. I think we get more Malbra encounters. So yeah, I actually prefer this as a strat because we're getting more time with the Malbra and less time with the crappy Evil Eye. And yet we're still not getting the fucking drops. But every third, I think it's every... So Riku's Invictor as well. It's not kind of matching up, like marrying up the overdrives, but... Oh, it is, because Auron actually now is in full overdrive. Yeah, that's true, actually. It takes her to 40. So we can go back to Malbra. Ah, we didn't do Eccentric. Never mind. Another Chaos Blade, for God's sake. So let's just check with an Evil Eye what we're at now. Auron should be at what, 40? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So with Eccentric there, I think we see more Malbras. We see Malbras every 3 eye encounters, or 2 or 3 eye encounters, I think. I like it. Trouble is, I think we're going to run out of grenades, but it's probably going to be in time with the end of the stream. No, she's Invicta now. I think we changed her. Oh, she is in Slayer. You're saying it's quicker to... Is it quicker because of the Eccentric, I suppose? Right, we've got the preemptive. Excellent. Okay, so... I don't need to waste the Chocobo wing feather here. So we just go in with this. Kimahri gets a turn. Auron gets a turn. So Auron should be at 80. Riku should be at 40. That's right. Oof. Beautiful that is. Just check versus the Evil Eye. Yeah, so we need 3 eyes, then Malbra. Okay. So I think we've dropped an eye encounter. It's a shame we don't have access to double overdrive, because that would just be busted. But I don't think there's any way of us getting underdog secrets or winning formula with this Unless we want to try and capture everything, which I don't want to do. If she has Victor, Eccentric puts her at 40 when you kill the Malbra. So one less eye fight. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so that's 3 eye fights now, and we're back to Malbra. Right, excellent. Yeah, so we're seeing Malbra as what? We're just seeing him a lot quicker, so I don't need to use another Chocobo Wing. Daughter tomorrow, Mana Tonic. Kimari gets a defending. Busted. Right, come on, let's get a drop. Let's get a Confused War drop. Please. Oof, nah. I always think it brings me back to chat, but it doesn't. Okay, so it's 1 less eye encounter, which is great. Go on. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, you're right. So actually, we can go straight to Malbra now, can't we? Yeah, you're right. So it's Malbra, 1 eye. Malbra, eye. So yeah, it's just the frequency. We're getting more Malbras, aren't we? We just can't do Eccentric here. Defend, defend. So he should be at 40 now. And Riku at full. Ah, yeah, you're right. So we do. Theoretically, we're doing 3 eyes every 2 Malbras now, as opposed to 3 eyes every 1 Malbra. Yep, so this is the 3rd eye we've seen, but actually we're going to have 2 Malbras now. Yep, that's busted. Okay. Right, now we need to use a Chocobo Wing, because sadly we didn't get the preemptive. But that's fine. Come on. Got some shit drops from this Malbra. Yeah, if we take him out, I guess it is quicker to take him out. No, we'd probably see more overdrive if we took him out. Fucking Tidal Knuckles. Keep your shit, Tidal Knuckles. Right, back to Malbra. Another preemptive, I'm loving it. So we defend. Auron is in Shooting Star. Come on, we've got to get something decent, man. No. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm the wrong enemy. All of this, I'm telling you now, for a drop that we probably will not benefit from during Overdrive Sin, which, by the way, for those watching, will be tomorrow. We're doing Overdrive Sin tomorrow, and might end up even being a short stream, I don't know. But yeah, whether you take him out or not, you will need 2 eyes for both full overdrive. Correct. Actually putting the mana tonics to good use. Come on, let's get a good drop. Nothing. Nothing is almost as bad as something. Something is almost as bad as nothing, sorry. Right, we've got 9 grenades. I'm willing to go until we've finished all the grenades. Okay, defend, defend. What time tomorrow? I'm probably thinking around 5 or 6 UK time. Hope that works for everyone. No drop again. That is just an insult. So yeah. We'll go until the grenades have run out, which should be in 3 more rounds. And yet we've fought that nearly 99 times and we've got no drops. Okay, this is Eccentric and Shooting Star now. Oh, we get another preemptive. Excellent. We save. Oh, shit. We need to do the mix. And then Bushido. Let's go. Yeah, between probably 5 or 6. I'm feeling more 5. I don't need sphere levels. I need a Confused Ward drop, and it's just not happening. When we needed a Berserk Ward drop, we didn't get it. Now we need a Confused Ward drop. All we've seen is bloody Berserk Ward drops. I think we've had 3 or 4. Ah, nice one. Nice one, LG. Right, Marlborough back again. So, this one is just Chocobo Feather on Oran. Defend. Come on. So it's half 8, but I'm willing to go until we've run out of grenades. And I'm even willing to sacrifice all of these items that we've used today. No confusion, which has just been appalling. So 3 left. So I think we got... I think there's 2, maybe 3 Marlboroughs we can see. And we've seen no confusion for anyone. Which is a joke, really. So, Wing on Oran. Mix, Door and Mana. Bushido. Let's go. Let's go. Looking forward to you getting absolutely owned by Simon the Boss tomorrow, LG. Just so... always think it starts me on chat, that's why I drop down. Okay. So Oran's back in OD, so we can go back to the Marlborough. No confusion from the eyes, just a joke. Oh, preemptive, I don't have to waste a Chocobo Wing, Chocobo Feather. Come on, Confused Ward. Please. Please. No. The amount of drops we've had has just been a joke. It's meant to be a 50% drop rate. So that's Riku back. Nothing. No confusion ward. I think what we'll do is, folks, we'll have a last Marlborough. Then I'm going to go and buy some grenades from the Calmland shop, and then we're going to call it a night. And we'll do the customization in the next one tomorrow. And then we'll go and take on Overdrive Sin, and we'll just have to manage confusion as and when it arises. So, Chocobo Feather on you. Mix, Door and Manatonic. Bushido for the final time. Come on, Confused Ward. I'll take any ward, to be honest, with a couple of slots. No, nothing. What a joke. Okay. Mate, Monster Arena friend, you have been an absolute joke. So, let's get Surfer with the no encounters on. He's already got it. And let's get on Bocco. Listen, folks, been great stream tonight. We've done some incredible testing versus Overdrive Sin. We've absolutely nailed the strat. Step 1 towards the strat is getting Riku into Sufferer. We've managed to do that. Equally, step 2, we did probably an hour and a bit's worth of grinding for a Confused Ward armor for Oran, which we haven't seen, or Kamari, by the way. But I think we're just going to have to board the airship now. I am willing to sacrifice the items that we have used today, so in effort of just doing things legitimately. Bit of a spoiler there for our Christmas challenge, but I won't give you any more details other than that. Anyway, folks, if you have joined me in the chat, great to have you with us as always tonight. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed tonight's stream, and subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Jecht Geek community. I will be back tomorrow, as I've said, between probably 5 or 6. I'm teetering more on the 5 o'clock start, only because I think I might have some stuff to do in the evening, but I'll keep you posted in the community. But it will either be 5 or 6 tomorrow, and that's going to be the showdown with Shin. the showdown with Overdrive Sin. Then we can start moving on to the late game versus Omnis. And then it's going to be starting to prep for and test Braska's Final Aeon, which is going to be an unbelievable climax to this incredible hardcore Nuzlocke challenge. Look, really appreciate all the love and support that you're giving the channel, all the likes, the comments, the subscribes, everything. Appreciate all of the watch time as well. Appreciate everyone checking out the live stream tonight. Take it easy. Catch you on the next one, which is tomorrow, by the way, 5 to 6, if I haven't said that already. Thanks for joining. Take it easy. Bye for now. LG, appreciate you sticking around from the start, brother. Take it easy and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.